Right now at 5, U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin has a new challenger.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. A member of the Trempealeau County Board is running to unseat Democrat Tammy Baldwin in the U.S. Senate. District 2 Supervisor Stacy Klein has filed to run as a Republican. Klein serves on the Board of Health, Environment and Land Use and Law Enforcement Emergency Management Committees. She grew up on a dairy farm and also works as a financial advisor. She'll be competing against 2 other Republicans so far for the chance to battle Baldwin in the general election next year. Her current county board term is up in April. She was elected in 2022. Klein told the Associated Press she's also meeting with large donors. The Republican-controlled Wisconsin Assembly has passed an almost $3 billion income tax cut proposal. Governor Evers, though, has already promised to veto the bill, calling it irresponsible and that it would jeopardize the state's future financial stability. The state legislature is also planning to vote on a constitutional amendment that would make it harder to raise taxes. Under the proposed amendment, the legislature would need a 2/3 supermajority vote in order to raise taxes. But that constitutional amendment process takes a lot of time. 2 successive legislatures have to approve it, and then the people have to vote it in through a statewide election. Republicans say they plan to move ahead with an impeachment investigation of President Biden. This comes as Congress is already battling a tight deadline to keep the government running. Skylar Henry has more details from Capitol Hill.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says investigations into President Joe Biden and his son Hunter continued even through the congressional August recess.
House Republicans have uncovered serious and credible allegations into President Biden's conduct.
House Republicans accused the Biden administration of leaning on the Department of Justice during its investigation of Hunter Biden and of profiting off Hunter's foreign business dealings.
We know that bank records show that nearly $20 million in payments were directed to the Biden family members and associates through various shell companies.
The White House responded, saying the impeachment is politically motivated. White House spokesman Ian Sams tweeted, "Opening impeachment despite zero evidence of wrongdoing by POTUS is simply red meat for the extreme right wing, so they can keep baselessly attacking him."
Speaker McCarthy has been under pressure from conservative members of his own party to bring this impeachment inquiry for months now.
Here we are, 8 months later, and we haven't even sent the first subpoena to Hunter Biden. That's how you know that the rushed and somewhat rattled performance you just saw from the speaker isn't real.
Some far-right members of the GOP may have forced McCarthy's hands because Congress has until the end of the month to pass spending bills or the government will shut down.
Use the power of the purse to stop this administration from trampling the American people.
Conservatives are demanding McCarthy comply with their demands, or they say they'll call for a vote to remove him as Speaker. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The House Freedom Caucus wants, among other things, the end of the so-called weaponization of the DOJ, the weaponization of the Pentagon, the end of funding to help military members to pay for expenses related to abortions, the end of funding for Ukraine, and deeper cuts to government spending. Donald Trump is facing a lawsuit to block his name from the presidential ballot in Minnesota. A liberal group is trying to invoke the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban. A similar lawsuit was filed 2 weeks ago in Colorado. The cases are seen as legal long shots. The post-Civil War provision has only been applied twice since the late 1880s when it was used against former Confederates. The Constitution also doesn't outline how to enforce the ban. Trump has denied any wrongdoing and has vowed to fight to remain on the ballot. Time now for a check on our Coulee region forecast, and for that, let's bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Bill?
Well, Ken, as advertised, we started with some fog, had some sunshine, and then we had some scattered showers and thunderstorms as well. So a fairly active weather day, so to speak. Check out the high temperatures. Most spots in the mid to upper 60s. You can disregard that 52 at Preston, obviously a issue with the sensor there. And I can update that 67 out at the La Crosse airport to an official high of 70. At least that's what the National Weather Service is telling me. So that's what I'm going with, 70. And that is below average. Average high is 77. That marks 5 of the last 6 days with a below average high temperature here in La Crosse, at least out at the airport. So time lapse, kind of an interesting one. There's the fog rolling in early this morning. That mixed out by mid-morning, and then we saw a mix of sun and clouds, and then a few widely scattered showers and some thunderstorms. This is 3 o'clock, pretty good little downpour here in downtown La Crosse, so that was nice to see. And many spots saw these kind of scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Those are now mainly to the south and east of La Crosse, and as we head back to the north, same scenario there with most of the storms to the east, few isolated showers west of Eau Claire, so we can't fully rule out an isolated shower till about maybe 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. Otherwise, temperatures, depending on if you're in some rain-cooled air or not, in the 50s and 60s. We'll see overnight lows in the 40s for most, right around 50 in La Crosse. And once again, we could see some areas of fog late tonight into tomorrow morning. I'll have more details about the rest of the work week with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. The Minnesota government is rolling out a new cybersecurity plan that will protect the whole state. This is the first plan of its kind and is intended to solidify online defenses at more than 3,000 government entities. State officials reported more than 1,000 security incidents last year, hitting schools, universities, and government offices. What's critical in the new plan, it addresses more than just stopping cyber attacks. It also lays out how to respond to them.
The gaps that this plan is filling is providing tools that would have prevented events that we've seen throughout the state. So whether that's ransomware that gets into a network and then spreads from one device to another, or vulnerabilities that are not patched and managed that are then exploited.
Ransomware in particular has left some school districts doing major damage control. Atop that list, Minneapolis Public Schools, which took weeks to get a grip on the situation. Officials hope this plan makes sure that does not happen again. Officials anticipate a 4-year timeline for statewide synergy, including distributing millions of dollars in grants. Just ahead tonight, young minds trying to solve major global issues. A group of Winona State business students earn international recognition for a proposal to help displaced refugees.
Get 11% off everything at Menards and take care of all your automotive needs. From tools and accessories to maintenance and everything in between. Wiper blades? Copy that. Motor oil? Done. Trust Menards to help out with all your automotive needs. Protect your boats and recreational vehicles with RV and Marine antifreeze. Its burst-proof protection is formulated to defend freezing temperatures down to -50 degrees. Pick up a gallon for $2.49 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Hearing loss is everywhere. Everyone is at risk for hearing loss. 1 in 3 people age 65 and older have hearing loss. Early detection and intervention are crucial for minimizing the impact of hearing loss. At Beltone, you get more than just hearing aids. You get a hearing partner that's with you every step of the way. Beltone has been providing hearing care in the La Crosse and Eau Claire area for over 63 years. Our hearing care professionals lead the way in training and education. Beltone of the Chippewa Valley and Coulee region with 11 locations throughout western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota.
Excuse me, is this flooring pet friendly?
I don't know. But I am. Hi! Oh, you're a pretty girl. Whoops. Boy.
For huge savings on pet-friendly floors and real flooring experts, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Real-world solutions. That's what business students at Winona State were challenged to find for countries who handle displaced refugees. News 8 Now's Michael Germain details how their proposal went toe-to-toe in an international competition. Good evening, Michael.
Ken, in April of 2022, Team Synergy competed in the first round of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Student Challenge. But little did they know it would lead them to Berlin, Germany. The group had 1 week to develop a solution to assist in connecting refugees. At the end of the week, students presented their solution to judges. Each group was graded. Later, Team Synergy got the big news that they would be competing in Berlin during the Global Internship Conference. Group member Luke Larson says his goal is to provide for others.
I enjoyed having the opportunity to help, or come up with an idea that could potentially help millions of people. So I think just, maybe working for an organization or a nonprofit that allows me to do a similar line of work where, I can, help, people in need or people who aren't as fortunate as I am.
According to Larson, traveling to Berlin allowed him to appreciate other cultures while hearing a variety of different perspectives from other students. Out of the 36 teams from around the world, Team Synergy ended up placing second. They beat numerous Ivy League schools. Ken?
Quite an achievement. Thanks, Michael. Biking for adoption. That is the goal of long-distance cyclist Mark Scotch. He has partnered with the Father Dennis Mullen Adoption Initiative to raise awareness for adoption. The initiative is part of the Rice Lake Knights of Columbus. They help cover the expenses of adoption for prospective parents. Starting in Rice Lake, Scotch biked to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Father Mullen says that while adoption changes the life of a child, it also changes the lives of the parents.
It enriches the family itself, the couple who adopt. It enriches them. It brings a whole new perspective of life and an awareness of what generosity really means.
Scotch begins his return trip to Rice Lake tomorrow. If you'd like to contribute to the Adoption Initiative Fund or learn more about what Father Mullen's initiative can do for you, we'll post some links on our website, news8000.com, and our free-to-download News 8000 app. The La Crosse Area Society for Human Resource Management is hosting a nonprofit vendor fair. The goal of the event is to connect Coulee Region employers and leaders with local resources to better support their employees. There will be lots of nonprofits in attendance, including the likes of Coulee Cap, the La Crosse YMCA, and the Parenting Place. If you'd like to attend, the fair begins tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. at the Radisson. Lunch and Learns are back. The League of Women Voters in La Crosse is holding their next September Lunch and Learn tomorrow afternoon at the La Crosse Main Public Library. The lecture series is held the second Wednesday of every month. This month, Lee Rash of the Wisconsin Advisory Council of Keep Your Republic will be speaking about understanding election integrity. That event is free to attend, starts at 11:30 tomorrow morning. If you'd like to attend the event, you can register on the League of Women Voters website. We'll have those links on our platforms as well. And the playground at La Crosse's Cameron Park will be closed for construction starting tomorrow. The Parks Department will be putting poured-in-place rubber under the play equipment. Depending on weather, that job will take 2 to 3 weeks. Now, the update comes after UW La Crosse student research last month showed poured-in-place rubber can easily retain heat and burn skin. La Crosse's Crowley Park ended up actually switching from rubber chips to engineered wood chips just last month. Coming up, unapproved eye care products. The FDA sending a warning to some major retailers that are carrying them.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl, still tracking some scattered showers and thunderstorms for parts of the area this evening. I'll have all the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
At Taco John's, we never judge a book by its cover. But if the cover is a one-of-a-kind flatbread coated in aged cheddar, crispy shredded potatoes, and our signature potato Olay seasoning, we say judge the shell out of it. New Cheddar Crunch Tacos, only at Taco John's.
When does a credit union become more than a credit union? Maybe it starts simple, getting you in a vehicle that's safe and reliable for your daily trips. Or maybe it's getting your dream vehicle for weekend adventures to remember. Whatever your vehicle needs are, Ultra is ready to go the extra mile. With professional loan experts, an easy application, and no payments for 90 days. Apply today at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor.
Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our Progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000. $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Did you know the proper installation of your windows is just as important as the windows that you select? Improper installation can lead to issues like air leakage, mold, rotten wood, structural issues, and other future problems.
Don't take chances. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. Our factory-trained team will ensure your new windows are installed correctly the first time.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, the clear choice for the best windows installed by the best people. Receive up to 25% off your new windows with our cooperative savings plan.
To all you so-called drive-through contenders out there, Taco John's is coming for the breakfast belt. With the boldest, cheesiest, baconiest, potato ole-iest breakfast burritos ever, we're not pulling any punches. The new breakfast champ is here. Try a bigger, bolder breakfast at Taco John's.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
There's an FDA warning for 2 major retailers over unapproved eye care products. The FDA sent warning letters to CVS, Walgreens, and other companies over the manufacturing and marketing of unapproved eye products. The agency says the products could pose a risk to people who use them and that they're illegally marketed to treat certain conditions. Those include conjunctivitis, more commonly known as pink eye, glaucoma, and cataracts. Now, the companies have 15 days to respond to the letters to say how they'll correct the violations. And yet another reason to get lost on TikTok these days, you can shop on it. The all-new TikTok Shop features a Shop tab to view a digital marketplace, and affiliate videos on their feed will allow creators to earn commissions from products. One spokesperson says over 200,000 sellers have registered for TikTok Shop. Right now, about 40% of users have access to it, but it'll be ready for all users by early next month. Well, some rainfall totals to speak of within the last 24 hours for our region. Let's bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl with a check of the numbers. Bill?
Yeah, finally one of these showers hit downtown La Crosse and the airport as they were fairly widespread. You can see that on the rainfall totals graphic. Again, they didn't last all that long, but some pretty good downpours amounting to a tenth to maybe a quarter, half an inch at most, where you see some of the greens across the areas. These storms kind of moved northwest to southeast this afternoon. Now, 0.17 inches recorded out at the La Crosse airport. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but you know what? That's the first measurable rainfall we've seen in La Crosse in almost a month. You have to go all the way back to August 17th. That's 26 days ago, folks. So, hey, we will take this any day, any day. All right, still 1.3 inches below average for the month, and still over 6 inches below average for the year. So we need more, that is for sure. High today of 70 after a morning low of 49, so slightly below those averages of 77 and 56. 66 degrees out at the airport, 63 downtown at the station. Again, temperatures cooled as that rain shower moved through earlier this afternoon. Wind is calm, and the Mississippi dropping 4.84. Partly sunny in Eau Claire, 63 degrees for you folks. The Chippewa River continues to hold steady. So temperatures across the upper Midwest highly dependent on if you saw a shower or not. You can see Viroqua saw a shower. You're down to 55 degrees there. Most spots in the 60s, a couple of low 70s down towards the Wisconsin River. And the wind shifting to the northwest behind this little disturbance at about 10 to 15, even 20 miles per hour. Now the wind should slacken again overnight, and that like last night early this morning, could lead to some widespread fog, especially to the south and east of La Crosse, and including the La Crosse area, much like we saw this morning. And then also like we saw this morning, it mixes out by about 9 or 10 o'clock. Now, radar showing those scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing to push south and east across the region. So kind of exiting Crawford County, Richland County, you're seeing some storms, eastern Vernon, portions of Monroe, Juneau, and Adams counties as well. Then up to the north, Clark County seeing a few showers and a few weakening showers west of Eau Claire. So I'll keep at least a small chance of a shower in until this disturbance clears later this evening. Sky Tracker shows that as well. Probably by about 8 or 9 o'clock things will move out or dissipate. Otherwise, that low cloudiness and fog late tonight into early tomorrow. Then it turns mostly sunny for most of our Wednesday. In fact, mostly sunny on Thursday as well. But we could also see some fog late tomorrow night and into Thursday morning as well. We're just kind of in that pattern, and anytime the winds go light and the skies clear up, we could see that patchy fog or widespread fog overnight and early the following morning. So that chance of scattered showers yet this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy areas of fog late. Lows in the 40s for most, right around 50 in La Crosse. Areas of fog early tomorrow, then mostly sunny. 69 for the highs, so still on the cool side. Mostly sunny Thursday, warmer. Highs back in the 70s. Slight rain chance on Friday. Very small chance on Saturday. Highs in the 70s through the weekend. In fact, 70s mainly over the next 8 days, maybe around 80 by the middle of next week. Another low-end rain chance around next Tuesday. So, boy, it didn't last long, but it was nice to get a decent shower in the La Crosse area for a change.
Absolutely. Bill, thanks very much. And when we come back tonight at 5, if the Jets lose, you drink free. That was the deal at a Milwaukee bar last night before that roller coaster of a contest.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, and the Midway. Visit our websites for events like tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. New this year is the Amara Rose Foundation Remembrance Walk. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
Here in La Crosse County, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort, which is why we've been serving our community with the best in plumbing and bathroom remodeling services for nearly 30 years. We pride ourselves on making each and every one of our customers feel safe, comfortable, and happy in their homes. So remember, when it comes to your home's plumbing needs, Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Look, Mom, I found one.
Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, and the Midway. Visit our websites for events like the tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. Don't forget the homemade pie auction on Sunday. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Jack's American Pub in Milwaukee is offering to pay your tab if the Jets lose. Monday night, the bar was full of fans rooting hard for the Bills because they wanted to drink for free. But in the end, that's not what happened.
The staff at Jack's American Pub knew offering to pay everyone's tab would lead to a surge of Wisconsinites.
We have all hands on deck. We did pre-shift meetings. We talked this, trying to look at it from every angle and get out ahead of it.
Jack's even has a playbook for the Jets lose, you win promotion. Tabs open 15 minutes before kickoff, The offer does not apply to pitchers, food, or top shelf liquor.
You know, we've been in the bar industry a long time. We were able to put together just a couple limitations, but still, you know, keep it as open as possible.
For some fans, their strategy too.
I think if the Bills are winning early, we'll just stay steady. But if the Jets have a big lead, I'll probably tone it down.
For others,
I came here aggressive. I'm going to start drinking heavy. I don't care what the score is.
Win or lose, they're here to booze.
All game we're going to drink. No matter who's winning, we're just going to keep going.
Another condition is Aaron Rodgers must start the game, but the rules say nothing about him having to finish it. So there's a loud roar when Rodgers leaves the game hurt in the first quarter. The fans say it's nothing personal.
I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to Rodgers, but tonight I'm thinking with my wallet instead.
Still, some say they'll be flying high regardless of the outcome because after Sunday's game, they're in love.
I think we can work around that, especially after Jordan Love's performance yesterday. I'm not too down in the dumps after that.
For the rest of the season, Jax is keeping this offer for every game as long as the Jets don't play the same time as the Packers. And as the schedule currently stands, that offer will stand for another 12 games. If the Jets do lose, the owners consider it a marketing expense, one that's paying off handsomely since they've been already getting national attention. When we come back, Bill's got one last check of your forecast.
It's the biggest sale of the year during the Labor Day sales event at PM Sleep Center. You'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Morgan Farmer at Park Bank enjoys working with new and existing business owners to ensure their success. He finds the means to secure loans through the Small Business Administration that enables these businesses to start, expand, and thrive in our communities. Morgan Farmer enjoys helping local businesses, and he also enjoys other things. Visit Morgan at Park Bank to talk about your small business and other things.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, you'll always find great deals. Right now, get even greater savings store-wide with our lowest prices of the year. Like 35-pound pails of Farm and Fleet Easy Scoop cat litter, $13.99. Rewards members save an extra buck. 20-pound bags of Blaine's Cardinal Songbird food, only $14.99. And get 20% off Carhartt denim pants for the whole family. Plus, shop Blaine's Farm and Fleet's lowest prices of the year online and pick up your order in our fast and free drive-thru. We'll have it ready in just 1 hour.
To win multiple NASCAR championships, you gotta have the best support, including my arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
Are those arch supports still working for you, Joey?
Yeah, they're working great.
How's that back and knee pain doing?
It's all gone. And my balance is better.
Nice. And really nice.
Oh, well, this bad boy has over 700 horsepower from a fuel-injected 350 pushrod V8. Yes! Have you ever changed tires?
See how we can help you, too, with a free fitting.
At the Good Feet store.
It's the biggest sale of the year during the Labor Day sales event at PM Sleep Center. You'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Again, some scattered showers and thunderstorms this evening, especially south and east of La Crosse, and a few isolated showers west of Eau Claire, so we all have at least a small chance through about 8 or 9 p.m. Otherwise, partial clearing, areas of fog late with cool temps in the 40s to around 50 degrees. Still kind of cool tomorrow, 69, back in the 70s on Thursday.
Thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. Hope to see you again at 6.